Hello everybody, SimCity fans. It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, your wait is no longer because we are going to make a new city today. As you can see, we have a lot of cities on this here world, and I'm thinking, today would be a great day to make a new one. So we're going to go here. See this spot? There's a lot of other stuff around it, if you can see. New Babylon, our original city, is over here. This will finally close it in, It's kind of surprising I haven't built anything here up until now, but there's a bunch of other cities that you might not have seen. Huh. Your mom's the mayor of 2 cities. I guess that's because she's so big she fits in 2 cities at once. Oh! Anyway. So you can see we have a river here. And some other stuff going on there. Oh, whatever. Let's go and just, make stuff. Oh man, I'm not sure what I want to do with this city really yet, but we're gonna have some fun. Alright, well, as I see it, we have some mountains, and I want mountains in some of the city because mountains are cool, right? We like when we are elevated. Alright. Level out your shit, man. Alright, we are going to lower this river oh god, no. No, that's ball sacks right there. We don't want that. Oh, wrong button. No, we don't want that either. What am I saying? Let's do this the easy way. Whee! Some little riverside cliffs, but since I don't want the river to be a funky thing, I want it to terminate here, So I'm thinking, well, not really terminate because it's more like the source of the river, so it's the opposite of terminate. What, do I look like a frickin' dictionary to you? You look up the word. I'm not looking up the word. I'm playing a game here, folks. I'm not the word looker-upper today. It's not my function. Oh man. So let's make sure that things are aligned. We're gonna branch this off into 3 equal parts that all go equally nowhere. It's like a chicken foot. Alright, so everyone's lined up with somebody, it seems. So we're gonna say mountains to the wind, windows to the call. We're gonna make you like it was no thing. Alright. Well, so far this is turning out okay. Oh, bite me. We're not doing it that way. We're gonna build a hill here because we like things to be hilly. So, this is our city. We are going to name it no. Gabwuby. Okay, fine. Good enough. And the mayor of the city will be Rush. The entire band Rush is going to be the mayor of this city. That's how we roll here in Gabwuby. Okay. First of all, let's see what we got here on the borders. Oh, we got fireworks. I don't know who made those orders. But we're going to do this, and it's going to be fast. Don't expect me to kiss your ass. Okay. Well, first of all, let's build a highway because we all know that's the most economical use of our funds. Oh man, I hear the wind howling outside my apartment. Well, not really howling, but it's like whistling. It's making wind sounds. You all know what wind sounds like. I'm sure things blow where you live. Hey, maybe even you're the one blowing. I don't know. It's possible. Now, let's see if we have any other expressways coming through here. I'm not sure where I wanted this to go originally. I won't worry about that. Let's make the industrial center of our city down here. Now, I lied before. I did have some ideas. But, whoa, hello, you're a bastard. Yeah, we're getting to that. Bite me. God damn. Wow, they're already letting me settle in and I haven't done anything? These people are way too trusting. Wait, here's our coal power plant. High density industrial. You motherfucker. There we go. We're just gonna make this. What? You can't. Oh, okay, you can. Okay. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I haven't done much SimCity recently, haven't I? Well, I figured today is as good a day as any to start, right? We're gonna make this boulevard of happiness and love and butt sex all over here. And now it's time to make a railroad track. Can I build it right under the... Oh look, it's a tunnel. I like tunnels, don't you? Oh, come on, guys. Do we really want that? This is America, after all. We don't do things like that in America. Well, this isn't technically America, but I declare it to be America. Because it's the home of the free and the brave and, you know, all that stuff. Don't think I'm just talking fluff. Okay, let's make an extremely irrelevant rail bridge over here. Oh, Megan, go get me a beer. Alright, here we go. Yeah, like build and shit. Isn't that what you're supposed to do in the city? I'm thinking of making a lot of low density residential. Because such a thing seems quite presidential. Oh man. Let's do it the same way both times. And that way nobody will be complaining about grime. Why am I rhyming all the time? I'm such a dummy. Why don't you just shut up and give me your money? Okay. Oh. Well, we'll do this the easy way, I guess. Oh, I love diagonal roads. It makes me so happy. Fix yourself up, you junction of doom. What's your problem? There we go. That's how we do it in these here parts. Yeah, you scout yourself for offages. Offages? That's not a word, jackass. Speak clearly if you want people to understand you. Whoa, oh my. I'm almost tempted to build that. That's kind of badass. But no, let's not do that. That would be foolish. But it's so tempting. No, don't do it. It's not worth it for the sheer foolishness of the moment. Because you know in SimCity you can't build anything under the bridge. You can in Cities XL. You're smart about it. But this is not Cities XL. This is SimCity, motherfucker. We run our own rules here. Well, when you think about it, SimCity did come out a number of years before Cities XL, so you can't quite hold it to that same standard. I'm sorry, I have a little cough here. Hope you don't mind. Coughing is good for the masses because there is a biological function of coughing, because we all have shit in our innards that we need to expunge, and coughing is the way to do that. I mean, our founding fathers all coughed, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't have any concrete evidence of that, sure, but I'm pretty sure if you look in the annals of history, you'll see references to, like, Ben Franklin coughing. I mean, I know it has to have happened, because if the mucus had built up in Ben Franklin's inner organs, he would have not been able to do the kite flying experiment that we all know and love, because he'd be like, hey guys, you know what, I was going to fly that kite today, but, you know, I'm not really feeling up to it. I kind of feel ill. And his bros would have been like, okay Ben, I understand that, you can go home. But then he wouldn't have flown the kite, and he wouldn't have been such a historic figure, you know? So I want you to all take that as an objective lesson on the necessity of coughing. I mean, you might think of it as like a horrible thing, but really it has a purpose in our biological, you know, existence. So if you learn nothing else from me, actually that's a really dumb lesson to learn. What the hell am I saying? Well, it's true nonetheless. And sometimes truth is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes the truth is inconvenient. Sometimes the truth is contagious. And sometimes the truth will set you free. But more often, the truth will imprison you and just make you realize the things that could have been different had things not been bastards, you know? Dude, I didn't know you could make street bridges. I've been playing this game for several years. I didn't know that. You know, I should make some, just because I can. Damn, I can't believe I didn't know that. Well, it goes to show you, even old Bone Canoe learns a new trick once in a while. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, you didn't actually expect me to know everything about this game, right? That would be silly. Just because I'm the guy doing this on the camera for you doesn't mean I'm the guy who knows everything. In fact, I'm probably the biggest clown in the room. I don't expect to be taken seriously, you know. It's not my job. My job is to, you know, entertain you to the best of my ability. And you, the viewer, decides how good I am at that task. I mean, if you think I'm terrible, you're going to say, hey, I'm going to click the unsubscribe button, bitch. And there's nothing you can do about it. And it's true, there is nothing I can do about it. If you want to unsubscribe from me, I'm not going to drive over to your house and, you know, call my mafia buddies and smash your head in. I mean, that's just not going to happen. Well, for one thing, I'm white. I don't have mafia buddies. And for a second thing, these zones are all messed up, and I blame you, the viewer, for that reason. Now, if you haven't guessed, I'm doing the entire city like this, or at least great swaths of it. You might be asking why, and to that, I might reply in riddle. But I'm not feeling particularly clever at the moment, so you're just going to have to live with my insurances that everything makes sense when you look at it from a certain point of view. Just like Obi-Wan said, you know, you gotta trust the wisdom of Obi-Wan. I mean, if he wasn't so wise, he would have been Obi-2. You think anyone would have listened to Obi-2 Kenobi? If you think so, you're just high as a kite, man. Because he's second rate, you know, he's Obi-2. We don't listen to Obi-2, we listen to Obi-Wan. That's why I declare that anyone who downrates this video is an Obi-2 Kenobi follower. And that's not the way. That's not the way that Master Yoda taught us the Force was, you know? So, speaking of which, there's going to be a new Star Wars movie in a few years. I don't even know what to think about that. I'm conflicted all over the place because, well, for one thing, I never thought they would, you know, do what, you know, I didn't think that Star Wars, the name of Star Wars, had any more credibility after those, you know, prequel travesties. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. Those movies just were no good. I mean, for years and years, I tried to defend them and say, oh, they're not so bad, you know, they have redeeming features, but the truth is, no, they're just bad. And thumbs me down if you want to, but that's the truth. They're just no good in those movies. So, I don't know, but the thing is, I don't know. Somehow I think that movie making reached a nadir in probably from the late 90s to the mid 2000s. Like, just everything that was made just seemed artificial. But in the last 7 years or so, it seems like an art has been coming back. You know, people have really been trying to make decent films. You know, people have been trying to make their statements. I mean, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe a new crop of young directors has sprouted, I guess. I don't know if that's correct language or whatever, but it just seems like, you know, it's not great, you know. It's still not as good as it was, but it's better than what we've had for a while. And I think that's undeniably true, you know. I mean, we have stuff like The Dark Knight, you know, and those kind of movies. I mean, you know, are they the greatest movies in the world? I mean, probably not, but they're good, you know, and they're working on it, you know. They're clawing their way back. And I commend them for their efforts, really. So, there is like a new trend of honesty going on with movie making. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe, just maybe, this new Star Wars movie might be alright. I mean, you know, I'm in the minority who wasn't that impressed with the Star Trek movie. I mean, yeah, we're jumping over to that now. I mean, it wasn't terrible by any means. It wasn't that good, really, but, like, I don't know, certain aspects of it were pretty good. Like, it was really neat, and just like in Star Trek Generations, they did have a lot on their hands when it came to rebooting the franchise, so I'm going to give them a pass on most of the issues I had with that movie. I mean, for what it wasn't that bad, really. And, you know, it was successful in the box office. And that means we're going to have more Star Trek movies. And, you know,